Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. Today's video is a tutorial on how to get a nice smooth skin look. Now, if you have skin like me that's older, the surface is not what it used to be. It's full of little fine crepiness, and also maybe your pores are a little bit enlarged like mine are. I always call this my orange peel skin up here because I notice that my pores sometimes just look ginormous. And, I hate that. Who wants to walk around with big craters in their skin? I really don't know that people really notice that much, but I know that you guys notice. And every time that I wear a certain makeup combination, you guys are so good to me. You write in and say, my gosh, your skin looks so smooth today. What is the difference? And I really don't think there's a difference in anything that I'm doing because my skincare has been pretty much the same. I noticed that the videos that people ask on, because I use different makeup in different videos, but every single time somebody asks, it's because I'm using this one certain makeup combination. So I thought I would share that with you today. So what that combination is the IT Plus CC Cream with the IT Bye Bye Pores HD Powder. All right, so these two together are, I think, what is responsible for my smooth skin look, at least on video anyway. I think it does look smoother and nice in person as well. So that's what I have on today. So that's what I'm going to be showing you in this tutorial. Now the thing with this is that it's one of my favorite CC cream / foundation. I'm not a huge full coverage foundation wearer, so when I wear this, I feel like this is enough. I only use about 1/2 to 3/4 of a pump of this to do my whole face and down my neck, and that's enough for me. But it can give you full coverage if you want it because it is highly pigmented. This is more of a light coverage day look where you don't want to look like you're wearing makeup, but you want your skin to look a little better than it actually is, and who doesn't want that, right? So the other thing about this is that this works perfectly with the sunscreen that I'm using these days, which I wanted to show you. It's Elta MD UV Clear SPF 46 Broad Spectrum Sunscreen. All right, now I've been using this because you may or may not know I have been having a heck of a time with hormonal acne for the last 1.5 years. And I have finally got it under control, and I think this is part of the reason. Now this also has an SPF of 50 in it, so you could use this alone if you wanted to. I don't, because I put this on pretty heavy to make sure I have full coverage that will last me all day. I put this on pretty light, and so I don't feel like I would be getting full coverage sunscreen out of it, so that's why I do the combo. This tends to work a little bit better with a mineral-based sunscreen because this contains mineral-based sunscreen. Mineral to mineral plays well together, but mineral to chemical sometimes does not play well together, and you can get that like pilling and sloughing thing that happens. This is an awesome combination. Let's get right to the video, and I'll show you. I also don't have any eye makeup on in this one in the start because then I did a tutorial for this eyeshadow look. So enjoy the tutorial, and I'll be back afterwards to close it out. All right, my skin is already prepped with vitamin C serum, antioxidant serum, moisturizer, and sunscreen. Now the sunscreen that I use leaves me very shiny, as you can see, and the shine really helps to accentuate all my pores and all my wrinkles. So the first product I'm going to use then is my MAC Moisture Cover Select Concealer, and this is in NW20. I'm just going to take a little bit of that, put it on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to put it on my broken capillaries by the side of my nose. Cover up a few dark spots on my cheeks. You don't need to do a lot of concealing with the IT CC cream because it's so highly pigmented that it does a great job on its own. And really, I don't like to use much concealer beneath my eyes, especially where I have my eye wrinkles and crow's feet, because I feel like the more product that you layer on there, the more it makes the wrinkles look bigger and more exaggerated. So now for the IT CC cream, I'm going to use the medium today, like just one pump, maybe only like 1/2 to 3/4. I really don't feel like I need a full pump of this. It goes a really long way, so I'm just going to spread that around between my fingers and warm it up, and then just press it. And I like to put the bulk of it sort of down the middle of my face, and then spread it out. And then I just use a slightly damp blending sponge. To smooth and even everything out. And then because I like to include my neck, I'll just take a little bit more, about a quarter of a pump, and just do right under my chin, down my neck. And whatever's left, I just pat it right underneath my eyes to kind of bring that up to color. Because under my eyes tends to be much, much lighter because I never let my under eyes go out in the sun. They always have sunscreen on or sunglasses. And then I just blend that in with the same blending sponge. Then I'll just give that a minute to set up before I apply the bronzer. For the bronzer today, I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics CC Radiance Ombre Bronzer. Beautiful bronzer. It's been my go-to since I got it. The bottom down here is matte and darker, and then it graduates up to a lighter with more of a highlight in it. So I generally start taking from the bottom where it's nice and matte and just doing a little contour underneath my cheekbones. I do a little bit up here, around the edges, just to help that recede. And then I always do a little bit right underneath my jawline to help define the jawline and disguise the ever sagging skin. So I like to put on my blush after my finishing powder, so I'm going to go ahead with the IT Bye Bye Pores HD powder next. And to apply this, I'm using the Elta Cosmetics tapered blush brush. I usually just sprinkle a tiny bit of this into the cap because you really don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. And just pounce the brush in. And then I like to start under my eyes, setting there. And then on my cheeks, I like to swirl it on in both directions to really make sure that it covers the pores. And once I have that on, it really transforms the whole look into a really smooth looking finish so that my pores are no longer visible. I'm not so glossy and dewy anymore. It's not shining off all my wrinkles. And this is what really gives my face that nice smooth look. And today I'm also going to be using another IT Cosmetics product for the blush. This is the CC Radiance Ombre Blush. Very similar to the bronzer, except that it starts off as obviously a pink blush color at the bottom, which is matte as well. And just pick up a little blush there. I like to start off doing like a line on my cheekbone, and then I turn the brush to blend it in with the bronzer and do the apple of my cheek and get a little bit up there. Okay. And then if I want a little highlighter up here, I can go into the highlighter portion. And for that, I'm going to use this little fan brush and just put a little bit of a highlight at the tops of my cheekbones. With that, and now the face is done. So that's it for today, everybody. I hope you liked the tutorial, and thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.